shit, I forgot to get rid of that screen. God damn. I forgot to get rid of that screen.
Good, man.
I forgot to get rid of it. Well, motherfuckers live. I hate that I forgot to get rid of that screen, but I was kind of in a hurry getting over to the place where we broadcast, somewhere in Detroit, Michigan. If you motherfuckers can find us, guess you found us. But anyway, welcome to the Mickey Coleman Mike Love Podcast. I am Mickey Coleman. This is the team leader, Mike Love. And I guess I'll go live on Instagram real quick to share a link, and then I'll go live on Facebook just real fast to share a quick link to let more people know that we're here, because I had to cancel the show that I actually had scheduled. But we are live.
Oh, yeah, we live.
Let a couple more people know who I know said they wanted to watch the show in my private life. I actually do have friends, one or two.
Damn.
People actually do at least pretend like they like me.
They like you, dog.
Anyway, Mike Love, it was a fight weekend.
Oh yeah,
wasn't it?
Something like that.
Something like that. They had.
It was more. To me, it was more the WWE SmackDown than we all bargained for. But go ahead, bro. What you got to say?
Wow, I actually don't believe it was fixed. I believe it was a spectacle.
No, that shit was fixed.
But I don't believe. I don't think it was fixed. Although it could have been, because it's rumored that all of Mr. Paul's fights are fixed.
Yeah, of course.
But that's the rumor. But I'm gonna go myself with, okay, the shit's real. Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, in which Mike Tyson, if you want to be generous and give him the first 2 rounds, he won the first 2 rounds. I don't even think he won the first round. I don't even think he won the second round. But that's just me. And pretty much Jake Paul swept the fight the next 6 rounds as far as the CompuBox numbers.
Yeah, whatever.
A 58-year-old athlete competing against a 27-year-old athlete is a mismatch, Mike Love. I mean, it is. When you get guys who are both good athletes, and they both are. Say they're both athletes. It's not just like he's fighting the average 27-year-old. He's in there with a 27-year-old athlete.
Right.
So my thinking is that I didn't want to predict it, because I think Mike had a puncher's chance of winning. But like Teddy Atlas said on the video I had, Mike would have had to do it in the first couple of rounds.
Y'all really buying into that though. Man, I'll put it like this, dog. That was no different than watching not Fred Sanford, but George, that one episode of The Jeffersons, when George Jefferson had boxed that one dude, and they ain't do nothing but dance the whole entire thing. And you know why they did? Because that's what they got paid to do. Mike Tyson had plenty of opportunities to knock the man down. Anytime I watched Mike Tyson box, and 1 million and plus people watch Mike Tyson box throughout the years. Okay, yeah, he's 58, whatever. Anytime Jake Paul is wide open and Mike Tyson go down like this or go down like this, come on, you know what he about to do. He about to come up with that uppercut. That's what made the game Mike Tyson Punch Out so famous. Remember? Y'all forgot? Y'all nostalgic? They didn't kick in? Huh? Man, that junk was fixed. And I don't care what nobody say. Anybody that was dumb enough to put money on a fixed fight that's obviously fixed. Why do you think Nate Robinson didn't care about what people thought?
Well, because he got paid, but
He got paid.
but
Man,
I
come on, dude.
I still don't believe it was fixed. I believe this is what happens when you're 58 years old and you box a 27-year-old that's taller than you. All he did was jab him and keep him away and stayed away from him. And the 50-year-old and the 58, I did. The 58-year-old could never catch up to him, really.
They was
he
like
did what he was supposed to do.
They was like this. Tyson went down. You seen him do it. He went down and did the same shit he was doing when he was practicing. He went down to go for that uppercut. And look at it again, y'all. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I just don't know. It probably was me. I probably was drunk and I don't drink. So the thing is, he went down and he made like he lost himself and he really wanted to knock him the fuck out. But then said, wait a minute, hold up. I'm getting paid for this. I can't do it. And that's why he kept biting his gloves and frustrated. He was fighting himself. He was fighting himself. Either I knock this guy out and don't get my money.
That's a good point.
Or I dance with him and get paid.
That's a good point.
Joe Rogan was on his podcast talking about it. Now, I posted it on my Facebook page on how they was talking about how you get paid so much per round. The first round, if he did knock out Jake Paul the first round, he wasn't getting nothing out the purse. Nothing was happening. It wasn't like your average fight where as soon as the bell rings, that's when you get paid. This is a big time and basically a big time endorsement deal for Jake Paul. Logan Paul ain't no better. Come on, man. Floyd would have beat the brakes out of Logan Paul, man. For real. Let's just stop with the BS and this stuff ain't fake. That wasn't the only little fake little fight I seen that night. I swear, it was a lot of decision making that really was horrible.
I don't believe those other fights were
those fights were
staged because they were too good.
No.
Now the decisions,
that's
the decisions for the fights were bad, but them other two fights were damn good.
The
women's fight should have been a main event.
That should have been a main event.
And the WBC welterweight fight was a hell of a fight too.
It was.
It's the main event that was.
The main event sucked. Honestly, if I got to give it my,
it's the main event that was.
No, it sucked. It was nothing else about it, bro. Anybody say that was the best fight they ever seen, or one of the best fights, or even in the top 150 best fights they ever seen?
Hey, watch that much boxing.
Y'all better go and stop it and go play Knockout Kings or Mike Tyson Punch Out or Jake Paul Punch Out, whatever. Don't play it. Don't play with yourselves. Stop playing with yourselves, thinking that stuff was real.
Facebook, other three fights, come on over.
Those other three fights was straight real. Those were real fights.
The Mick&Mike Podcast. Bring all big asses on over here and check us out.
But the other three fights, the Taylor and
don't forget to comment. And say, I'm talking to Facebook.
I thought you was
ain't nobody on here. No, ain't nobody on here yet.
The Taylor fight, that she was a dirty fighter.
That was
she was a dirty fight. I know she got like the second world's biggest forehead on earth, but she's a dirty fighter. Yes, Ram Man, I'm talking about you. Hey, don't do it, bro. But she elbow. I mean, she headbutt that doggone headbutt. Oh my god, I can't even think about it. I thought I got headbutted. It was so many headbutts, and the referee kept letting it go after 4 times. Hey, you keep that holding up. I'm gonna have to take a point. He took 1 point, 1 or 2 points away from the girl, and she still won by decision off of dirty moves. And my man said it best. The next fight we have with her, we need a better referee.
And the first fight between the two YouTubers, or the YouTuber and some other guy, was some bullshit. That was just a spectacle. They had ass humping in it, so we ain't really gonna talk about that bullshit. But the other two fights actually deserve
the other two
attention because they were very good.
I think my man should have won it though.
Which one?
I forgot to do young guy. Not
Rios or Barros, Ramos or
what's the other name? Now Ramos was the tall the champion.
and
Not
then it
him.
was Barros.
Burroughs won. I thought he should have won that fight. Ramos started throwing combos in the end of the fight, but for the most part of the fight, Burroughs had him beat, and they gave him they made it a draw, and he kept his belt just because he won it on a draw. But back to that Mike Tyson, that was some bull. I ain't even gonna lie about it because that I love Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, I think, is one of the greatest of all time. But I ain't mad at Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson said, I want this bread. So, and you heard it. Jake Paul was talking, not Jake Paul, but Logan Paul was talking, John, and they asked Mike Tyson, so would you fight the other brother? And what'd he say? Depending on the situation. That means how much money. That's exactly what it means. Man, Mike Tyson don't care if he win the fight or lose the fight. He gonna make his bread and he gonna keep it moving. I mean, it ain't really gonna hurt his legacy. Contrary to what some people may think.
Because hurt his legacy. We all know he's 100 years old.
We know we know that he's not 100, but we know what he could do.
The motherfucker is shoving the shit out of 60 with two hands.
Anyway,
the hell away from me, 60.
I don't have a 6 or a 0 on my name, but
no, Mike Love's nowhere near 60 years old.
Nowhere near. But Mike Tyson don't owe nothing. He don't owe nobody anything.
But he should get his bread, Mike Love.
I mean, he did the 8 rounds.
Right.
He did the 8 rounds.
Get his bread. And he should do whatever he thinks he needs to do to get his bread.
Go to my Facebook page on your phone.
But do you think that Mike Tyson, being a competitor and the man we all know and love him to be, has enough self-control in the heat of battle not to
knock somebody out?
Yeah. Not to do what he have to do. I don't think he could. I don't think he would have did it.
No,
I think Mike would have. I don't think so.
He had 2 chances.
Mike is a maniac,
dude. Mike Tyson is one of the smartest people on earth, bro, in this stuff. And I'm telling you why, because he know how to market too. No different than what you call it, Logan Paul or Jake Paul and all those guys. Hey, what up, though, Big Tigger? He ain't no different. Mike Tyson's smart. He know how to make that money too. He know what it take, and that's what he did. Like I said, when he went up to Jake Paul, he could have just came up with that uppercut. He was wide open. He seen it. He went just so he pulled himself back. Watch the fight again. That's all I ask. Watch it again. If you don't see it, then just say, Mike, I didn't see it. It's on Netflix, y'all. They're never taking it down.
Yeah,
it's one of the biggest spectacles since WrestleMania.
I watched the whole event all over again, except for the first fight and the Mike Tyson fight. I watched the other 2 fights all over again. It was outstanding. How you doing, Piper? And yes, the main event should have been the women's fight. All day. We lost a subscriber, Mike Love. Somebody didn't agree with us that much.
Oh, no.
Oh well, fuck you. Bye, bitch.
Who was it subscribe?
I don't know. We had 76 a second ago, and all we got is 75 now.
Oh, that's all good.
Although yours saying 76 still. I don't know.
Well,
if it's still 76, I apologize for the fuck you. But anyway.
This guy, man. Hey, look. Well, you know what? Hold on, man.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to get this stuff straight. But but in the meantime, that Mike Tyson, I'm sorry, y'all. If for those who betted on it, I'm gonna leave it alone after that, man. You can take the floor from there. For those who betted on that fight, um, and you bet it on the wrong guy, it's like just don't tell your family you did it. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell your immediate family. Don't tell them. Don't tell your old lady. don't don't tell your hubby. Don't tell him because he's surely gonna change the account and he's gonna put all y'all family earnings into a different joint account. I would trust me. I would.
Okay.
Got it.
I don't believe the fight was fixed.
Oh, it was.
I don't believe it. It wouldn't shock me if it was, but I don't believe it. I believe Jake Paul is 3 inches taller and is longer and is faster. And Mike just had a hard time most of the fight even getting close to him. You can watch the fight and see it.
I watched it.
He had a hard time most of the fight even really catching up to him like that because he's 58.
Call it what you want.
Because he's 58, and that's what happens. Now, if he had ever, do I believe that he has the ability to knock Jake Paul out? Yeah. I believe he's strong as hell. And for a 58-year-old, he moves great. You seen him working out.
But he's too slow.
Yeah, for the 27-year-old, that's actually an athlete.
He wasn't too slow.
He's a
when he had him wide
athlete.
Open, and all he had to do is just as simple as one quick uppercut. It's just as simple. It takes that 1 second that he was open for 2 seconds to throw that uppercut, and he would have hit Jake Paul, and Jake the Snake would have been on the ground, and it wouldn't have been fake. Mike Tyson just wouldn't have got paid. That's the thing. I mean, I'm just calling, man. I call a spade. And that shit was nothing but a crop of diamond bullshit. That's what that was.
He said diamond bullshit.
Man, real recognized real. And that shit was nowhere near familiar.
Wow.
That shit.
It's looking mighty unfamiliar right now.
Mm-hmm. That joint looked it was worse than watching Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Yeah, it was worse than that. And that was a bunch of bullshit.
Conor just...
But they did it for the money. Conor McGregor, the most
and
money
they still getting paid for it.
Yeah. But now, here, Jake Paul calls out Conor McGregor.
You're right. He did, Piper, he did have great moves when he trained, but it's the same thing. Being in practice and actually being in physical competition is two different things.
I want you to...
It's two different things if you've ever been an athlete.
Absolutely. It is. It's two different things. But I'm telling you, with Mike Tyson, I seen the look in his face. It wasn't nervousness. It was frustration because he was beating himself, because of the simple fact, I think that animal was trying to come out of him. Like I said, he went down and was about to come up with that uppercut and knock him the fuck out.
I see the frustration in his face because he couldn't catch the 27-year-old.
No, it wasn't about that. I'm telling you, this dude, he wanted to fight this dude, but he know if he knock him out, he wasn't getting a purse. He wasn't getting paid. He not getting paid to step in the ring. He getting paid to dance the whole fucking 8 rounds. Mike Tyson, his whole career, I don't care if he's 58, 68. When has he ever lasted 8 whole? When has he ever went 8 whole rounds with anybody? Not even Holyfield.
He got knocked out like the 11th with Buster Douglas. And I think something like that. And I think he went 12 rounds or 10 rounds with Bone Crusher Smith, with James Bone Crusher Smith. He didn't knock out Bone Crusher Smith. In fact, that was actually a pretty good fight. I believe he went 12 rounds with... No, he didn't go 12 rounds with Razor Ruddock. He beat the shit out of Razor Ruddock them 12 rounds.
Yeah, he did.
Whenever they did fight, however long they did fight. But that fight between him and Diamond Razor Ruddock was a little longer.
Glam. Yes, it was like he was two different people. Perfect question. Thank you for asking it. Somebody on earth needed to ask it other than myself. Man, I'm telling you, it was like he was fighting a damn demon in him, bro. Like he was like, I really want to knock him the fuck out, but I gotta get this money. You went to work. We all went to work. We all got a job outside of doing podcasts. And some of us, we might not be as rich as Glam, the doctor, Decora Piper. We with Viper. We might not be rich like you.
No, we don't have that.
Nah, just joking. But
we don't have that.
We ain't got that type of money. But we work our jobs, and everybody that's watching this have probably all worked a job at some point in their life, and they like, you know what? I really want to knock this motherfucker out, but I need my job today.
I once had a job where I made that decision.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, man. You know what?
And it didn't turn out good for me at all. In fact, Mike Love was there. I was tripping, and Mike Love looked at me like, calm down.
You wasn't tripping.
Because no, Mike Love was the only two people had me pinned up against the wall.
I ain't shot you.
No, you didn't. But you had more control over me than anybody else because you somehow made eye contact with me, and all Mike Love did was calm down. But he was here. He was about 15 feet away from me, but somehow he was here. Calm down.
It's called the Force.
Now, I don't know what it was, but you brought me back to reality. Like, damn, I'm tripping.
It's supposed to show you more respect when you look him in the eye and you talk to him.
Because he caught me, and and it was two guys. One guy was my size, and one dude that was bigger than me.
Correct.
Had me hit up against how I got away from these two gentlemen.
You broke loose.
I don't fucking know.
You broke loose, bro.
I don't fucking know.
I'll tell you how. You used the strength of 10 men and it just broke loose. And nothing they could do about it. All they could do was just stand there and try again, but didn't make sense. But I think that's what it was for Mike Tyson. I just think that he really, really was trying to stay in character, which is the character is supposed to dance this dance away to get this person. I guarantee you, it's something on the contract that state that you can't knock out Jake Paul, because this is a YouTube celebrity. All this shit is endorsed for him. It ain't endorsed for Mike Tyson. This Mike Tyson gonna get paid for it. But you know what I'm saying?
I heard he got $20 million.
Yeah, he got, because he made 8 rounds. How much you think he'd have got if he knocked him out? Nothing. So you know what I'm saying?
But the thing is that shit, as bad as that stream was, he could have knocked him out. Wouldn't nobody saw it but the people in the ring.
Man, let's talk about that. You know what?
We would have had to see the replay.
I'm gonna tell you what I thought about that, dog.
You think we have technical difficulties?
Oh boy, man,
that Netflix, boy.
Y'all ain't ready. Y'all should have did that shit on Peacock. Netflix don't know how to handle that like that. Y'all, they was like, damn, we got a lot of people watching Bad Boys 4.
Look, public access PBS could have got that fight off with a better stream.
Look, man, hey,
that's the shit. But that's how popular the thing was. How you doing, Mike Love's Instagram? What's going on? Show y'all some love too. The stream was so popular that they actually broke the stream. Now they're gonna have more fights, and I enjoyed hearing Roy Jones Jr., one of the smartest men ever in boxing, commentate the fight. He was cool.
He was cool. Hey, that's my all-time favorite fighter. Is Roy Jones Jr.
No, that's
but I'm gonna say
professional ass beater.
He is, but he one of the most biased commentators on earth. How the hell you ain't see this big four-headed broad headbutt this woman 18 times in the ring? That's not intentional. That's what she do. She a southpaw. She a southpaw headbutting somebody in the corner, bro. This is not the WWE.
Southpaws lead with their head.
They can lead with their head. That's a whole lot of fucking head to be leaning with, though. She went to the point where she's leaning is going like this. Leaning is going like that. Or like that. Or to the right or the left. Downward. Not upward. I mean, come on. She went and she looking like a fucking damn dog. Oh, what? A cat. Some type of dolphin. That big old. I can't even think of the dog. A whale or something, dog. She was like an elephant just brushing her hand up against this girl's face, busted open. with rubs.
Yes.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
Oh,
And they said
that was an outstanding fight.
That was. It was a great fight. Honestly,
Man,
one of the best fights. I mean,
they
it's not Carissa Shields, but you know.
They
But anyway,
no, Carissa Shields would have beat that. It wouldn't have been no good fight.
Oh, I thought you was about to say something else. I don't know. We about to end this podcast.
No, Carissa Shields would have whooped both their ass quickly. But these two girls beat the shit out of each other.
Right, homegirl dropped. Oh, she went up 3 different weight classes to fight this fight. You got. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She. I don't care. She should have won it. They robbed her. And I love her trainer because he called it out straight. They was not trying to hear that. Oh, no. We're not going to say that. Nope. Get a better referee that's going to call this stuff right. Not give this woman 18 chances to get it right. 4 times she headbutted this girl. And really 5. And then that's when he wanted to throw out a couple of points out there. Man, come on. Get it right, dog. Oh, I'm gonna call you. You keep pushing her in that corner doing that. I'm gonna stop you. Man, get your old ass out of there, Pat Patterson. Go sit down somewhere.
Pat Patterson.
That's who he looked like.
Pat Patterson.
Like Coach off of Cheers. Man, get him out of there, bro. That referee sucks. I ain't cussing none of these podcasters, but he sucked ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna call it like that. Anyway, next up, bro. Lions, good win. Show who the big cats are for real. They matched them Jags.
I want to talk about the Jaguars game because everybody knew they was gonna whoop their ass. I want to talk about last week's Houston game, which really showed me the measure of that team. You can survive against a good team. Houston's a first place team and is a serious playoff contender and probably a Super Bowl contender themselves. The Lions overcame 6 turnovers, which included 5 interceptions, and still ended up beating a good team. That's a measure of a very good team. When you're good enough to win in spite of yourself against another good team, that's the true measure of a championship team.
Right.
I don't even want to talk about that ass whooping they did today because everybody knew they was going to win.
Yeah. But I still got to say congratulations on the win.
You can say congratulations on it. But I still want it. And, Jared Goff redeemed himself in his game last week, throwing for 4 touchdowns and over 400 yards today.
That's all good. Win's a win last week.
Right. And I'm more impressed with the win last week because the Jags are terrible and they're beat up. So they're bad and they're hurt.
Well, that's all right.
So, and the Lions are
healthy.
Said the kitty. The Lions ain't necessarily healthy either. They're missing a lot of people.
Right.
So, and they're still finding a way to win.
Yep. And that's why I don't feel bad for any other team with injured players. Sorry. The Lions been hurt too. We don't have time to care. And all you fair weather Lion fans who write them off when they down, whether 3 touchdowns or not, y'all write them off. Oh, it's over. Man, go get y'all a new team. Go to Tampa. Anyway.
How you doing, Adriana Purnell? Welcome to the Mick&Mike Podcast.
Great. Congratulations. I know that's right.
The Lions got a big win last week and this week. And we're going to talk a little bit about my fantasy football. And I lost by percentage points in my home league.
Home league, man.
I lost 132.5 to 132.2. I am now 7-4 in my home league. And I am actually going to win in my work league where I'll be 8-3. I got good games this week from David Montgomery and Saquon Barkley. Got a pretty good game from Jared Allen. And got a nice game this week out of the Steelers defense. Did well for me this week.
I don't like the Steelers.
You don't like this? They beat the Ravens today.
Yeah, that's my team.
I got the Ravens going to the Super Bowl.
I got the Lions Ravens, bro.
Me too.
I already called ahead of time.
Me too. But you know, everybody's still like Kansas City is still undefeated.
Oh, that they run out.
can't-
Somebody posted, dog.
You
that
can't.
they run out of rabbits' feet, man. Y'all ain't got. It ain't too many rabbits left. Y'all have to grab squirrels or something. I think
Kansas City. That the 2-time defeated champs are lucky?
They got a couple of lucky wins. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We call it lucky when the Lions win, right? When they get a close win, they come from behind and win it. Oh, that's luck. Kansas City do it. It's not. What is it? Skill?
I'm gonna tell you why I won luck last week because they had every opportunity. They had every opportunity to lose that game and they didn't. They ain't luck. That's just grit.
Yeah. Well, Kansas City. I mean, they a great team. They 2-time Super Bowl champs. But I do think they're gonna stay undefeated all the way up until the second round of playoffs, maybe first, and then that's when the tail of the tape gonna happen, and they're gonna lose.
I think they're gonna stay undefeated until they run into Lamar Jackson, whether it be the first round, the second round, the AFC Championship game. Whenever they run into the Baltimore Ravens, that's their ass.
Yeah.
I wonder where Chalk at. You know, the Chalk is a
is he? He's not a Bears fan.
No, he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, he'll be on here.
Steelers Nation. Yeah, he might be on the old stream. I was texting him a little bit earlier today about this bar that I want to get shit faced at one day. You down? Go to a bar.
I don't drink,
man. You don't drink. Well, you could be my designated driver. I'm gonna get
this guy, man.
I'm gonna get shit faced.
Designated Uber.
Make sure I don't take Big Bertha home. Because I've been known to take Big Bertha home and I get shit faced. Wake up next to.
Well, what's the name of the bar? Though?
Just hoping that she got some teeth.
Oh my Jesus! This guy is nuts, man.
I forget the name of the bar.
Oh man!
But it's a new spot.
That's good.
That it serves pizza and all kinds of tap beers, and it looks like it's somewhere in Midtown. Where is it at? Where are you at, Chalk?
In Midtown.
Somewhere in Midtown.
And you talking about Sapinos?
I don't think that's it. Okay,
it's not.
It's called
the best place to chill.
Elephant Company.
Who?
Elephant Company.
Yeah, I guess you will find Big Bertha at a place like that. Anyway.
But no, it looks like an interesting place in Midtown.
Man, check it out, man.
And if from our Atlantic folks, it's actually kind of safe to hang out in Midtown, Detroit. A little bit safer in some ways. They hang out in
Detroit.
Midtown Atlanta.
I'm not shooting no shots at Atlanta.
Midtown Atlanta.
Holla at Atlanta. The Falcons win today, or they lost?
I don't know. I ain't checked them out. I don't know if they played.
Not for sure.
I'm watching the replay. Yeah, I did a pretty good job with the limp wrist.
I know. I'm not touching that. No, sir. Not me.
Hated it.
No, sir. Yeah, know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Golly. Oh man.
Count your blessings.
So
that's all I'm saying.
So Mike Love. I was doing a few videos this week, and we got our top rated video I did 3 days ago. It was a series of videos I did. And we got our first video with over 700 views. I just checked it, and it's got 703 views. That's our top rated video for sure. And it was 16 minutes long, so it was a long form video.
Okay.
And last week's show, before I get into that, where you couldn't hear the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's our top live.
Oh, that's probably
our first show.
They ain't hearing that.
Our first show,
great
show is probably in. No, our second show is probably in second place with 51 views when we did it from the nice spot downtown. But this live has 59 views for last week.
That's what's up. It's gonna
Yeah,
go higher
that's
and
our
higher.
top rated live. And it is gonna go higher, higher. We got 4 people watching us right now, so it ain't no telling how many people have already watched us and left or whatever. We didn't already lost a subscriber from a pussy motherfucker, but that's all right.
Hey,
Yeah,
anyway,
you know, smart people like us.
Hey, God bless all y'all that's been looking, that's been checking. Even if you jumped on there for a hot second and say, okay, what up, though? And you went about your way.
We have 11 new subscribers from last week, too, even with that guy leaving. So welcome everybody to our channel. This is serious. Welcome everybody that's taking the time out to join our channel. We appreciate you. We hope you enjoy our content. We're just 2 guys that, you know, from inner city Detroit, Michigan, that love sports, urban culture. We're into world news and we're like into having fun. So I think you'll have a good time if you join our channel, and I think that you will like what we do. So, you know, just give us a shot and tell your friends about us.
For sure.
Because I think we're doing a good job here and we're going to continue to make great content. But back to what I was saying before. We're going to get into a little bit of professional wrestling, although we've already talked about stage shit, Lord of Mike Love, and how some of the conflicts in wrestling are real. And there's a black wrestler named Ahmed Johnson. His name, aka his real name, Tony Norris, but for this, we go call him by Ahmed Johnson.
For those who don't know.
Yeah, we're going to call him Ahmed Johnson on the show. And a couple of run-ins he's had with a couple of wrestlers. I did a video with 2 guys speaking on him, Mark Henry and Dito Brown and Booker T. Hoffman in 2 videos. It's 2 videos, but 3 guys were talking about him. And I did his response, and his response has over 700 views.
Yeah.
The other 2 videos, one has close to 500, and the other one has 450. And I guess I did do 3 of them because one has close to 200. But his response has 700 views now. I'm very impressed. It's the longer it stays up. It's the one. Sometimes once you post a video on top of one in YouTube, it stops the growth of one video.
Right.
I've put plenty of videos and shorts over that last video, and it still seems to be growing a little bit. So thank everybody for watching our past content as well. But his response has gotten the most views. And I talked to you about it, and you've had interesting things to say about how you feel about the guy speaking on Mark Henry like that.
Ahmed Johnson.
Well, yeah, Ahmed Johnson. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I just what I don't like is you know what I mean, first of all, Ahmed really spoke about what these certain individuals was talking about, at least that I know of.
Now, mind you, these videos are a few years old.
Yeah, they're a few years old. But the thing was, it's like all these other people that he was cool with start speaking out on him after he made a video and he was talking about the Shawn Michaels, Pat Patterson thing and a couple of other incidents that was going on how pretty much he was blackballed from the WWE, and those guys started shooting about how he was stiff and all this stuff, but he never said anything about these certain individuals that said what he said. But now the video surfaced of him speaking out on those guys. I didn't personally see what he said, and I am interested in seeing, so I gotta check it out. I ain't get a chance to check out the video. Yeah. I'm gonna watch this homework. I'll do it.
You gotta watch all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Because now it has even more views. I just checked it out. It has 710 views now, so it's still It's still steady growing.
10, yo.
Yeah,
That's
it's still
310 at that. That's
it's
what's up.
still growing nice and steadily.
Well, it'll be 11 at night. I'm gonna have to check it out myself. I like I said, I ain't get a chance to check it out. I had a bunch of little situations I was dealing with today. Um,
But it is very interesting. So, do you think the reason why people speak so down on him, not just because he's stiff and they say he can't really work, but do you think, and that's what they say, do you think is jealousy because
oh,
he
I
got
think it's a
such a
lot of
heavy,
jealousy.
because he got such a heavy push? Like he got a
Yeah.
push.
He was about to
Like
be the
right
first
away.
black champion in the WWE in modern time. Yeah, hell yeah. I think it was a lot of jealousy. Yeah, Ryan Simmons was champ in WCW and he got a push, but he didn't get a proper push. Ryan Simmons, it was, I think the problem with Ryan Simmons was, first off, you're dealing with Ole Anderson and all those guys. And Ryan Simmons didn't really go and say, he said it, but he said it without saying it, that there was a lot of bigotry, but he was just not really detailed in it. Looking at his interview, it was like he was kind of resentful of the questions that the guy was asking him. And are they racist? Hell, what you think? I'm a black man down south. You know what I'm saying? That's saying yes without saying yes, but he never really got detailed into who was doing what. Hell, everybody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was answering it. You know what I'm saying? And he had to deal with Ole Anderson. I heard so many cats say that guy was a bigot. He was a bigot towards white people with red hair. You know what I'm saying? Ask Undertaker. He'll tell you.
Yeah, they said he used to use the word nigga like.
Yeah. Like it was water.
Mm-hmm.
And I
like
mean,
he'd call you one just, out of just general conversation, just.
And that's why they threw him and Teddy Long together.
Just out of just normal conversation.
Mm-hmm. They threw Undertaker and Teddy Long together. Mark Callis, Mean Mark, which was one of my favorite WCW villains back then. I knew he had to look like.
He used to use the heart
punch. Yup, sure did. And he was walking on the ropes, old school, whatever they call it, later. But he did all that stuff. But they threw him and Teddy Long together because they knew that they was never going to be a manager of a champion, and the other one was never going to be a champion.
Oh, they were wrong about Mark, though.
Man, yeah. And for that matter, was they wrong about Teddy as well?
I think so, because Teddy still managed
he managed a lot of champions, right?
And he had a better career in the WWF, really.
Yeah,
as far as his character or whatever, they made him a general manager, which is better than just being a wrestler for a mid-card guy.
Right. Well, yeah. Manager wise, yeah, I was glad he wasn't a referee no more. I mean, when he went to the WWF, he was a referee again.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he spoke up or what, but they said the key to getting a Vince McMahon heart is to stick up to him, to his face. Like they said he's the dog Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston got in his ass. And the next thing you know, he was cool with Kofi Kingston. You know what I'm saying? Then you had cats he was always cool with, like R-Truth. R-Truth, he lowered his standards and got cool with Vince McMahon in my eyes, because when he was in TNA,
this dude doing.
Yeah, when he was in TNA, he was Ron Killings. He went over to WWF, he was soft Ron. You know what I'm saying? Ron the Truth Killings in TNA was a 2-time world heavyweight champion. He was the face of the company, not once, but twice. He went to the WWF. He did have the Intercontinental title. He did have the United States title. He was a multi-time tag champion. Give him the WWF champion, so he could be the first black, what is it called? Grand Slam champion. You know what I'm saying?
The Rock didn't have all the belts?
Did he? Yeah, of course he did. He had he had the tag champions with Mick Foley. I know Stone Cold did.
I know Stone Cold did, but I don't remember The Rock ever being a tag champ.
I want to say he might have, but I just don't remember him being acknowledged as a a Triple Crown champion, a Grand Slam champion. I remember him being. I know the Miz 2 times. Shawn Michaels was the first. Well, he was one.
When was Shawn Michaels a tag champ?
Shawn Michaels was tag champion with the Rockers. House show beat the Hart Foundation.
Oh yeah, they never recognized it though.
They didn't recognize it.
And they said Brett was mad because he felt like they deserved it. That's the one time Brett actually had Shawn Michaels back.
But
but Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty were the AWA tag team champions. I believe they beat Kurt Hennig and Scott Hall, didn't they?
No.
Did they? Who did they beat?
They beat Buddy Rhodes and not Pat Tanaka. It was Buddy Rhodes and I put Playboy Buddy Rhodes. It was another blind head guy, but it wasn't Kurt Hennig. Kurt Hennig and
So it wasn't the original Midnight Express.
Nope,
it
wasn't them.
No, because that was Dennis Condrey or somebody else.
Randy Rhodes. Yeah. Dennis Condrey, Randy Rhodes.
You said Buddy Rhodes.
Buddy Rhodes is somebody different.
Yeah, Playboy Buddy Rhodes was the
fat guy. Yeah. Big bone.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but the commercials they had for
it's killed me. Who was the other guy with him?
I don't know. I have to look it up. I'll look it up right quick.
But yeah, while Mike Love is looking that up right quick. he left the broadcast and
did I? Oh shoot, right. I got the powers to disappear. Watch this.
No, you're still there because it still say we have 4 people in there. And thanks for everybody that's commented and everybody that hit the like. We appreciate it.
No, you don't see me. I'm back.
Oh, he's appeared. I forgot to get rid of that.
It's my powers.
That screen.
It's not you. It's my powers.
If my green screen was behind us, it would knock all that out.
Yeah, I know. It's green?
Yeah, I got a green screen.
Oh, I thought it was blue. Yeah, no, never mind. Playboy. What was I about to say in reference to that? You know who they left out?
Triple Crown champions.
You know who they left out? I never hear as a Triple Crown champion. Pedro Morales.
He was the first one.
He did it. I never heard him acknowledge him though.
He was the first one. He was the first one to have. Back then, it was just 3 championships.
Yeah.
He was a tag champion, intercontinental champion, and a world champion.
Yep.
And who did he lose the world title to?
He didn't lose it to Billy Graham, did he?
Yes.
Was it Billy Graham?
Yeah, because he had to lose it to a heel. So I believe it was him. And then I believe Billy Graham lost to I forget.
Billy Graham lost to Bob Backlund.
Right, and Bob Backlund held it forever until the Iron Sheik beat him, and then Hulk Hogan had it, and then it was all that. But Mike Love, I want to talk about. Everybody knows Mike Love is a chef. By trade. Well, he's a professional cook at the very least. And has interesting recipes and
Philip Summers.
Oh, damn.
That's what it was.
Okay.
I had to think about
I've only seen him in the AW. I've never seen him anywhere else.
No, I me either. If he was,
seen him in pretty much in Indianapolis.
Yep, that's what he was talking about in Minnesota. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh no, but you have plenty of interesting recipes. So I wanted you to tell me the big dinner you made this week and what did it consist of? I'm hungry.
I made some smoked turkey turkey legs.
Oh, real quick. Everybody knows that I don't really eat ground beef that much anymore. Or not ground beef, but red meat, really, period. And I used to have this thing for oxtails. I loved oxtails. Turkey wings and turkey legs are my cure for oxtails.
That's what's up, man. You can get them
So it
smoked,
tells.
or if you want to smoke them yourself, you could do that as well. But I did make some smoke turkey legs, and my daughter basically ate them all. But I made that along with some green beans with garlic, onions, and what was that? Garlic, onions, and oh my Jesus Christ, garlic, onion, and it was something else I put in it, and I cannot remember it. What it was. Also, I made mashed potatoes with with some garlic in it. It was a 4 cheese mashed potatoes at that. Um, and I'm really celery was in there as well, and with the turkey legs. I even took the turkeys and smoked them from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. I smoked them. I didn't buy them already smoked. I went to Cattleman's. Shout out to Cattleman's, and I got my fresh turkey legs, and I wound up smoking them, and it was delicious. I did season it with some smoked seasoning. I also added some pepper to it for a little kick to them, and a smoked paprika. So the um, the onions and celery, I also had that marinated with the turkeys, and I smoked the turkeys, and then the next day I took them and I put them in the oven to bake them so the meat can just fall right off the bones. Even though it was falling off the bones anyway, I still put them in there. And my daughter, she smashed a few of them and left me two. Thank you.
Is she watching?
No, she at work right now.
Okay.
But shoot, if she is, all she gonna do is throw a thumbs up, like ding. You know, these kids, they are short on words. Ding, and go about their way. But they were real good. I'm out of them now. I gotta figure out something again for this week. We'll figure it out as we go through.
So turkey legs, I love them. I love turkey legs and turkey wings. That's how I put them in greens now. I don't eat pork at all. I don't mess with pork at all. So, or we don't do lard no more because
No,
slavery is over. We don't gotta do that shit no more. We use
you was using lard at one time.
we from down south, man.
Oh, all right. Oh,
Well, my people, my grandmothers or my grandmothers, and them is from down south. They
right. I feel you.
use shit like I don't know if she ever used lard though. I think her people have though. I don't think my grandmother ever used lard. I don't know,
They used
but
to at the old job they used to use lard.
really
Yeah.
for the greens.
No, for basically anything really.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
it's a container. It's what Chef Bernard, rest in peace. Shout out to Chef Bernard and his family.
Chef B.
He told us not to use it, but I forget what it was called, but it was butter flavored lard. And that's just exactly what he called it. Butter flavored lard. Why are we cooking with butter flavored lard? That's what he used to say. And
Well, if he's the chef,
well, he's a chef, but he's under somebody too. He wasn't a head chef.
oh, the head chef.
No, he wasn't a head chef.
The head chef is the one who probably was like,
Those who it's cheaper than to get butter. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a whole bunch of butter, or you can just get one case of butter flavored lard.
They're a rich ass company.
Oh yeah.
But I guess that's why they're a rich ass company. I saw one of the prettiest women I ever seen at their steakhouse.
Okay.
It is a girl. Shout out to shout out. Yeah, because I don't know for sure.
No, I'm sure.
But shout out to I believe her name was Diamond. Shout out to you. Beautiful little facial structure. Beautiful woman. I think she was a server at the steakhouse there that I saw a couple weeks ago or something like that.
Right. I can't place them. Yeah, man, there's so many cats. Some of them new faces.
Yeah, this was somebody I never seen up there before.
Mm.
But I love to see again.
There it is.
As often as you, but anyway.
Diamond, if you there, go back to work. He'll be there next week.
Yeah, I'll be up there to see you soon. But
might get a raise.
But well, look, I had to say, I had to say something to her, and she smiled and went to the back.
Damn, did she ever come back?
No.
She probably was busy.
No, I wouldn't come back if I said something to me either. But it was.
You're an idiot, though.
But she was still a lovely woman and very nice. The whole staff there is very nice.
Yeah, cool people.
Really good people at the steakhouse there. Shout out to you guys. Me and Mike Love will be there soon. Me and Mike Love hung out there a few weeks ago and had a good time. She wasn't there then. This was another time I seen her up there.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. What are you into now, Mike Love? What is going on? As we're at the 56-minute mark.
Oh, are we? Oh, shoot.
Mm-hmm. So,
this is closing captions are brought to you by the letters W, the numbers 5, 6, 23, and 178. Oh, and also the saying.
The sands through the hourglass. So goes the days of our life. Like cocaine up an actor's nose. So goes the days of our lives.
And there it is. Shout out to the following people, bro. Get them shouts out.
Shout out to Crown Me King TV, my man. So getting closer to that 500 mark. I believe he's at 492 right now.
He's the GOAT.
Go ahead, Crown Me King TV. Shout out to D. Williams, who got a channel up with over 1,000 subscribers.
Shout out D. Williams. What up, though?
Yeah, very talented woman. That's into multiple things.
Yep. Shout out to you and your people.
Shout out to D. Williams. Shout out to Dion J. My cousin Dion J, who has a channel and is pretty big on TikTok. Got 30,000 subs on TikTok. Does great mental health content.
Keep it up. That.
My girl Fit with Brit. Shout out to you.
Brit. What up,
my girl Brit. Shout out to you, having a good time, living the good life down there in Houston, Texas.
Good life.
Down there in Houston, Texas.
Good life.
Shout out to Gregory. It was good to see you the other day, Grant.
What up, though?
Shout out to, I saw Brian Humphreys the other day. Shout out to Humphreys.
Okay.
Well, and shout out to B.
Shout out to Humpty Dumphreys. Oh, hey, who's next, bro? Come on, bro.
Shout out to Al Dillapre. Shout out to Eugene Johnson and Lady Baller
Sports. Hey, what up, though, Eugene?
Shout out to Dark King, Darrell Daniels.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's Dark King.
Dark King, that's what we call it.
Go green, go white, baby. Go green, go white. You know the deal.
Did they lose yesterday? They had to lose yesterday. They played Indiana.
Why did they have to lose? Well, they played Indiana last week.
No, Michigan played Indiana last week.
Did they?
Yeah, Michigan State played Indiana yesterday, I believe.
Well, I thought they played them last week, and Michigan played somebody else last week.
Let's see.
Yeah, because it was on. No, I'm sure Michigan State played in Indiana last week.
Okay. Well,
oh, and you can check it out though.
I've
been so wrong so many times. Yeah. Any more shout outs, bro?
No, I'm done with my shout outs. Well, I got so many more. I forgot who. Oh, shout out to Glam Decor and Adriana Pornell for checking us out this week. Glam Decor has a beautiful decor channel where she does all kinds of decorations. I'm trying to get her to put some cakes up on her channel whenever she makes them. She does beautiful cake designs too. I'm trying to get her to post that, but I don't think she wants to. I don't think she will. I think that's a pipe dream of mine. And just shout out to all. We're at 75, 11 of our new subscribers. from last week. We're at 75 this week. Let's see where we're at next week. We're steady growing, and you can tell by some of the views we're getting in our videos that we're growing up pretty fast.
Right.
So thank you all for coming, and I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Hey, and shout out to Big Al, Little Al, and the Alcast the podcast. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Cook, Deontay Cook. Shout out to you, bro, friend.
My man D Cook
for sending shout out.
Shout out to Darren Watkins.
Oh yeah, shout out to Brother Watkins. What up, though? Mm-hmm. Hey, shout out to anybody that's out there. If you out there trying to get your shirts off, if you out there trying to whatever your business is, whatever you trying to put out there, man, please feel free. Let us know, and we can also put your stuff out there for you too. You know what I'm saying? Because we in it for everybody, man. Mm-hmm. We want everybody to make theirs.
Yeah, as we grow, we want everybody else to grow too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you got shirts, hats, cakes, pies, depending on what kind of pies. Legal pies, all legal pies. Cameron, that's what he called them, pies.
Bean pie, my brother.
Like bean pies too. Yeah, bring them out. Hey, the nation.
Shout out to the nation of Islam.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the Hebrew Israelites. Y'all had me laughing at y'all when y'all was in Vegas. It was 100 degrees and y'all had that hot ass shit on. Hey, excuse me, y'all my boys, but all that hot shit y'all have on when it's 100 degrees had me laughing like a motherfucking sitting there yelling out Bible verses in that hot shit.
Hey, my brothers, y'all be out.
Oh, 324. I love you, brothers. They good brothers.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, but
y'all need some type of Hebrew Israelite short set or something. For when you sit out there in the fake and strip hot as fuck, trying to talk to people. Oh, y'all need to do that shit when the sun go down.
But I mean, you know what? I'm not knocking them. They good.
They do. They good people.
I mean, it could be like the Church of Latter-day Saints riding on black suits, riding in bikes in the middle of the snow. I mean, it could do it.
You talk about the poltergeist people?
Yeah, them. I just know this, man. Jesus did not go to America. So anyway, go ahead, bro. You send it out.
Well, yeah, for
the cancel coaches come out.
For Michael, the team leader, love. I'm the sports Dr. Spock, Mickey Coleman. Check us out next week. I will have more videos and more shorts coming up for you this week. We love y'all. Take care.
Peace. I'm not saving this, right?